Okay, for the next test, the microphone. I brought the vacuum in here because I've got to have it near to the, the RTA analyzer. And I'm just going to use this RTA analyzer, the REM. Let's see what it looks like on the Spectrum Lab. Just done a little bit of vacuum cleaning on the floor. Oh, just looks like I've got to do a little bit more there. Okay. That'll be the air loudness and whatever. Just move it around a bit. And I'm going to go in. I've just got to check the... Look at that. It's been sucked. And holy shit balls. It sucks. That's the whole point of it. But yeah, I thought it would be more lower frequency there. Shut that down for a sec. Put the that was no smoothing, of course. Put the Spectrum Lab on. Oh yeah, also think of Goldfinger, when he got sucked. I've told Pussy not to point guns. So I'm going to have to adjust the zoom out in it. Where is it? Frequency. Out. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's just scroll this down a little bit. That's 20 hertz there. Let's scroll it down. Yeah, I really got to go into the rest of the RTA, the parameters on here to adjust for the to go up to a higher frequency reading. So it's got the lowest and then the highest, and it's going to show. Oh, well, let me just see what it looks like in the low range. Well, actually, there is some. Oh, look at that. Let's adjust the levels on the mixer. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's yeah. That's interesting. And mind you, that's only what? I don't know where the tape measure is. Well, it's only about 1 inch. Obviously, if I take that off, and then the opening's a bit more wider as it goes up at the top. What feels like a predatorial extraterrestrial alien sucking my hand. Anyway, these are only purely for some sort of scientific test experiment. That will probably never happen in this room because of the sheer small size of the room. Plus, I would need something ridiculously large in port size. And how many ports? I mean, how long's a piece of string? How many ports? How many sub-bass drivers? What, for 18s or 22 or 32-inch drivers? And specifically, and also most likely, disappointingly, you know, trial and error. I mean, to get a certain point in a film to suck you in, you know, like, say if it was some lousy, rubbish Interstellar, you know, going into a black hole, well, that's pulling things in, isn't it? Sucking it in, or is it pulling it in? I wouldn't know. I haven't been near one to find out, nor has anyone had a probe or anything, because they're usually quite a bit of distance travel away from our planet. They might be near our solar system, but it's still some distance. And the years it'd take, right? Because it'd be like watching paint drying. The years to send it there, just to get what pulled in, and then the data, all the information. There's not going to be much on the signal, you know, to see. It's going to be like pretty like, well, I guess we get what we get, you know, and you know, might as well just use a vacuum cleaner. And then just sort of think, yeah, well, if that were a 747 engine, you know, a 747 engine, the height of the engine, I think, will probably be about the height of that screen, just the white part, and then you got the round. Yeah, I think a 747 engine will be about the like that flipping size. I've seen people stood just barely inside the engine, you know, when they're servicing the engines and all that, and the damn things are huge. Yeah, so